welcome Fastable Media. Welcome to our third day here in the beautiful city of Kagoshima. We are currently here in the beautiful Kagoshima Prefectural Museum of Culture. So this is our first destination. Today is going to be my last day, and it's going to be also just a half day of touring around the city, as I have never been really around the city that much. So I went to this island called Sakura Najima. It's just 15 minutes away by ferry from here, the mainland, all the way to the island. So today our goal is just to visit this prefectural museum, and we're pretty sure going to discover a lot of artifacts of this beautiful history of Kagoshima. Alright, so join me. Just before heading inside, I am going to show you the beautiful architecture also around this museum. If you look at the map, this is actually referred to as Castle Ruins of Kagoshima, and not just a castle ruins, but this is also a prefectural museum. Just beside the ruins, they have actually put up this prefectural museum. So look at this architecture behind me. This is the area of the Kagoshima ruins. It's pretty hot today as usual. It's really hot here in the southern tip of Japan, but I'm not really complaining. But it's just, sometimes it can be very exhausting. But other than that, the city is filled with beautiful and stunning nature and landscape, and that's what we're here for. And alright, so let's go and discover the artifacts of Kagoshima. Here we go.
The Kagoshima Prefectural Museum of Culture showcases the history, art and culture of Kagoshima Prefecture. It offers exhibits on local history, archaeology, natural science and art, including materials related to Kagoshima's samurai heritage and the Satsuma Domain. The museum highlights the region's cultural significance, offering both permanent and rotating exhibits that explore its rich traditions, historical events, and natural environment. The castle ruins within the Kagoshima Prefectural Museum of Culture are the remnants of Tsurumaru Castle, also known as Kagoshima Castle, although much of the castle was destroyed over time. Visitors can still explore parts of the stone walls and moats. The site, located near the museum, offers a glimpse into Kagoshima's samurai history and the Satsuma Domain.
We just have ended our first visit here, our first destination here in the Kagoshima Prefectural Museum, and what an enriching experience really to look at and visit the museum with all the significant artifacts referring to the culture of Kagoshima. So that's what we're here for, and there are tons of artifacts that are very detailed, and to tell you honestly, I don't really have enough time to process everything. So what we did, we just look at some of the keywords, and that's just it, and we try to make sense of those some significant keywords for us to be able to make sense, because majority of the artifacts are written in Nihongo, or I don't know how you call it. They're written in the Japanese scripture. So that's just it for today. What a lovely day. So we are heading to our third destination. We are heading to this walking arcade, just pretty close here, about I think 1 kilometer by bicycle. So I'm always with my bicycle. I always bring my bicycle with me, so it's much easier for us to go around the city. So today it's also our last day here in Kagoshima, and to tell you honestly, I had really a great time here in this beautiful city of Kagoshima. I'm quite really surprised. This is a very compact city. Everything that you need can be found within the city itself, and it's just filled with beautiful landscapes and nature, and that's what I like about this beautiful city of Kagoshima. It's hot, but it's filled with very interesting offer. So if you are interested to visit the southern tip of Japan, consider this, put this in your itinerary and visit. I don't know, plan out sometime on winter or autumn or spring. Just pick your time of the year and visit this place, and I would really suggest and recommend this beautiful city, Kagoshima. So that's it for today. We're going to the parking area to grab my bicycle, and let's head to the walking street to have our lunch today. All right, see you in our next destination. Welcome back, Satsuma Media. Finally, we have arrived in our third destination here in one of the sections of the walking arcade here in Kagoshima. Now, this is one of the I'm pretty sure one of the many walking arcades that they have here in Kagoshima City, but we're heading towards the main walking street or shopping street, and let's see what this walking arcade has to offer. Let's go. Join me as I'm going to also look for a place where I can grab my lunch today. So this is the current vibe in this section. Once we're heading to the main section, there's another vibe over there. But currently this is the vibe here in this walking arcade here in Kagoshima. The walking street reminded me of the one in Chiang Mai. And so in Chiang Mai they have also this walking street or Sunday walking street, and they are pretty installed, especially on Sunday evening. And what I like about it, because they have tons of art and crafts, clothing, and many more that you can find in the walking arcade. And same thing here, except that this walking arcade is really covered with roof. The one in Chiang Mai is literally on the street. All right, so check this out. This is the main road or the main section of this walking street. Here we go. Check this out. Okay, so I'm heading towards there because I'm looking for my lunch today. I'm looking for a lunch to grab because it's already 1 o'clock. It's 1:20 actually, to be very specific. And I need to hurry because I need to bring all my things to the JR station. My next destination is going back to Kyoto. I have already booked my ticket going back to Kyoto, or that's the closest area where I can really stay. And because my flight is booked for Shin Osaka, and it's just about 30-minute ride from Kyoto all the way to the international airport. So I've seen already a resto where I can grab my lunch, but the problem is that I think this is packed with people over here. So let's wait and see if we'll be able to get a reservation. All right, so see you in a while. Welcome back, Satsuma Media. Interesting. So instead of me dining in a restaurant, I ended up actually buying a food to, eat outside. So I got my katsudon, and the cost is about 600 yen. It's cheap. So we just need to look for a place where we can eat our food today. As for now, we don't have so much choice. The queue is really long, and I don't want to stay longer in a queue just to sit down and enjoy. I really want to enjoy my lunch, but it's just that it's gonna take so much time. I think 30 minutes for me to be able to sit down. So let's just do this one. Let's grab our drink and then let's look for a place where we can have our lunch. All right, see you in a while.